First off, wind sound warning. It's wind kind of goes up and down. Secondly, thank you very much for keeping us over 2,100 subscribers and having us stay there. It truly means a lot. So this is going to be car talk. It's another stupid blog, but this one's actually needed. Car talk and channel talk. Because first thing, we're going to get away from the current format and try to go with 30 to an hour long, most likely possibly an hour long. Because there's no proper digital libraries out there that covers, you know, these cars like Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge. A lot of them talk about this and so and histories and everything, but of what we're going to be doing with our car collection, yeah, there's going to need to be more information, including this hunker of a parts car. Has to be parted out by the end of May now. They said just get the front clip off and the doors off and everything, and turn in the bins, and they'll just handle the rest and all that. I can just do whatever else, but I already can do everything else to the car. I know people want me to explain as to why the state wants this gone. I said, well, due to illegal activities, which that shotgun shells right there is a remnant of what it was doing at one time. So it kind of explains a lot. I don't have to go into detail, and I don't know all the details. So yeah, front clip off of this, tons of sheet metal, a lot of good sheet metal for a lot of things. Just have to get the English wheel and roll out stuff like right there. The other parts cars, I have to process those while working on other things, but the entirety of May, I'm going to work on cars at least 2 to 3 times a week, because I got a lot of sorting and organizing to pick up, including stuff that was left over and stuff that blew around, but stuff that was left over from my health issue and everything in November of last year. And then winter was just so damn dangerous, especially that polar vortex. We actually had 2. That one that was negative 48, and there's another one that was negative 32. And the rest of the winter was just bad in general. So yeah, it's gonna be 1 video per week, but it just depends on what I'm gonna be working on. But it's mainly gonna be this one, tear it apart, and then I'll probably go to other things, so like over here to tear them apart, but also too doing simple videos on moving stuff here and there until more stuff comes around, because, well, Tucker's the one that's going to be getting more materials and equipment for the channel. I'll just go ahead and turn, because I don't like to show myself on camera. I mean, I have no issues, but I like to show Tucker more, because you guys have been seeing me a lot. But he's going to be the one purchasing more equipment and everything, but he's stuck down in another state for another 2 to 3 weeks, and he's going to be buying equipment and some new stuff for the MIG welder along with the cherry picker. So we were going to buy some of that stuff over winter, but we were going to wait until spring. And then when spring came, gotta wait for him, so it's going to be around June. So yeah, there's going to be no welding until possibly June. I mean, I could borrow another welder, but to be honest, I'd rather use our own. How things are. So back to the cars. Move this, work yard right here. These are also, even though they're parts and junk cars and everything, you know, for the Cyclone GT and Drama Queen, I'm still going to document of how they're put together, because these are not well documented online, other than just people showing us like, yeah, they're placed together, whatever, and so. But just a quick information. Mercury, you know, the Montego bodies, you know, shared between this and the Cyclone GT. These are Mercury's version of the Gran Torinos, which are actually quite awesome. But this Montego MX, I was going to think about saving it, but to be honest, it's not savable by any means. And I just kind of want to get it done and going. And plus, too, there's a lot of good sheet metal on that. I'm kind of hoping for the roof to modify it a little bit for sheet metal for the 73 Roadrunner, because I think I'm going to have to build the post by hand for the Roadrunner. And Drama Queen's parts car, I'm just going to gut it and everything. First, I got to put on some boards, scoot it clear over here, leave some room for Tucker, because he's got to start doing measurements and everything what he wants off of this for Drama Queen. You know, I'll take off the doors, most likely skin them, and do everything else by then. So yeah, people want to save this car. I was like, no, this thing's absolutely junk. But this roof right here, though, this might actually be a good candidate for the torpedo body. While stuff off the 66 four-door might be good. Sheet metal for the sides. This might actually fit the roof, fix the roof. Just, you know, just have to trim up whatever, you know, English wheel, contour it and everything, and just, you know, shape it to what needs to be shaped. So we'll see what happens. I'll do measurements on that. But yeah, right now, one video per week while I'm working on stuff, while cleaning up the property and everything. Again, they're about 30 to an hour long. I actually want to do hour-long videos. Ads in the front and at the end, nowhere in between, because people don't like that, which is fine and dandy. So yeah, just everything's gone forward on everything else. I just have to start doing some things, move some stuff around. Roadrunner, the 73 Roadrunner, excuse me, is going to be placed over here to a certain extent. Second way I can still get to it, but also too, it'll be used for storage, just putting some stuff into it. There's so much drama surrounding that damn car. You think you find a roof and everything, but then people want thousands upon thousands of dollars for it. It's like, no. It's one of my dream cars, one of my favorite Roadrunner models. It's fixable. I know people is already like, you know, junking it. It's like, no, I'm not going to. And yeah, that also blew over there, didn't it? Leave stuff out in the front, you know, like this, the two Broams, the Mercury and the Gran Torino. Whenever Tucker gets back, he's going to work on a design that we can weld together to make some engine stands, so we could fire up the 429 for this, fire up the 440, you know, just simple stuff that was just sitting there on an engine stand. And I got to tinker around with that 351 Cleveland. At least that one is kind of semi put together, see what's going on with it. So yeah, month of May content, you know, I know I announced about this and so during the month, but you know, to be honest, whatever car I work on is whatever car I actually do work on our first lineup and other things, you know, off and on over here. You know, a lot of fan bases are going to be happy shortly that, yeah, I'm working on Drama Queen and working on Cherry Bomb Victoria and also the 58 Biscayne. People want us to yank out the 58 Pontiac. No, she's staying there. She's staying there. So yeah, I got to position the 55 Buick around because of how things are going. We're thinking about actually doing some sandblasting on this side, fixing up some stuff, and I think Tucker's going to look into getting one of those side panels for this around August or September. And that's, you know, on the back right there. So we're going to do a little bit of stuff right here and there. He's looking around for a 401 engine with a 4-speed. He wants to get those dual gosh, I can't remember exactly what it's called for the nail head, but it's the dual quads, you know, for 4-barrel carburetors. And there's a specific name for it for the nail heads, but I can't quite remember. What the heck's buzzing on my phone? Oh. So yeah, gotta get this positioned out to a spot where we can touch it. I gotta work on some stuff right here and everything, cleaning up, and also get stuff ready for the XL fastback, the Galaxy, you know, the 68. Get Big Blue Betty kind of positioned around. So this section right here, you know, just gotta get some stuff ready and all that. Will it start videos on engines? I'll have to see on what happens, because this year I actually do want to focus more on framework and everything. I'll do a second touch-up, catch-up video on the 74 Brougham. But in reality, since it's considered a 73.5, I know a lot of people don't like that. And yes, they never did make sport Broughams. Long story short, as I'll keep explaining it, because people, you know, don't like it when you have something like this. That's actually made into a sport by the dealership, by the company's request, by getting rid of stock. So that actually is a sport Brougham, and it's considered a 73.5 because they have 73 stuff on it on a 74 body. So yeah, has the numbers as a 74 Brougham, but with the parent company, you know, Ford wanted their stuff eliminated, you know, stock, you know, liquidated. They put it on that, and that was the one that was requested. So it's going to remain a sport Brougham, and will always remain a sport Brougham because that was requested by the factory and everything. I thought about some other stuff too, but no, it's found out its history just a little bit more. Measurements and everything, you know, on other cars like the Sports Coupe Fairlane. I'm going to be doing some 3D scanning, but the cheap route, and do some customization stuff. You'll see that on the channel hopefully in the coming weeks when I have time. It's also going to help on some other projects too, especially around that 68 Cougar that I'll be getting in the, you know, hauling home whenever that will be. Hopefully I can start hauling more cars home next month, because I need to make some room right here. Once they come down off the trailer, I need to, you know, pull them over there and squeeze them all up, so that way it's all tight and you know, all together. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, 3D stuff, but nothing to what people are spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on. There's a very cheap method that I'll show everyone on how to do, and some stuff how to actually touch it up and smooth it out with direct actual measurements and everything. I'm expanding that onto the channel more, and I'm relearning that stuff and also learning new things. Nothing's really changed on all the cars over there, but I do want to mess with Drama Queen, Cherry Bomb Victoria, and the twin 64 sister cars kind of very first, along with getting some stuff together with the torpedo body Cadillac. So that's pretty much all to kind of cover on car talk and channel talk. We'll kind of look at my ugly mug. Again, channel is going to be expanded. And I saw a hawk. I don't know where he's landing. Oh, he's flying off, or her. But like I said, expand the channel to at least 30 minutes to an hour to document absolutely everything about these cars, to make a digital library. We'll also be expanding our stuff onto other websites. YouTube's still going to be the main website, but to keep a more of a I guess how to really say this, I'm kind of brain dead. I've been doing a lot of stuff today. To, I guess, expand more to an audience, but also getting that information out there more, because, you know, as time moves on from one generation to the next, there's not much information out there about these cars, hardly at all anymore. So yeah, you need to document on this stuff and preserve that information on Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge, and whatever else that there is out there. And I encourage other people to do that too on their channels. Some stuff can be similar, some stuff might actually be different, because one car from next is like this one right here, red. It has factory AC, to where my 66 other Q, you know, the Q code. This is a Z code. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Z code for 352. It's a basic model, but you know what? We didn't want to quite part it out at first, but then since now we can save it, you know, it'll just be souped up. We'll talk about this project later, you know, more later on. But go back to the topic. This has AC on it, which the firewall is different than one that doesn't have AC. So, and also explain the difference between everything, how it tells us between like an LTD, Custom 300, or, you know, the Delrays, Biscaynes, you know, you kind of get the gist of everything. So, and also this too, I'm going to try more experimental modes on the videos. This is also to help people with the severe nastiness, which I'm used to, but there's people that are posting up some more very disturbing stuff. I don't want to say that in this video. Yeah, they think when they delete the comments of their channel, they think they got away scot-free. Well, guess what? YouTube and Google actually has a system saved back where you can still report that, and stuff can be still traced down. So if you want to continue doing the nasty stuff, go right on ahead. Yeah, just talk with the tech companies and with law enforcement if it gets too bad again. Let's see here. Collaborations, we're not seeking anything in this time. We did some in the past, and there's one that we kind of regret on doing. We hit that video. I think I actually deleted it because we kind of enabled this one channel with its bad behavior on using other people that are bigger to their own advantage. And, you know, it's okay for people to talk about other channels, you know, stuff like that. You know, we're okay with that, but I guess it's kind of hard to explain on that thing. You know, criticism and stuff like that's one thing, but using another person is another. Let's just say that. Hopefully that kind of gets the idea across, because I don't know how to explain stuff really. Other than just criticism is its own category, and using another person is in its own. Let's see here. Gosh, there's a lot to talk. Oh yeah, people are accusing us of using our subscribers for money, for donations. Where? I have not turned on donations. I have not done the membership stuff. I have not posted up no PayPal or Patreon or no Kickstarters, no nothing. Our projects are our own responsibility and our responsibility alone. We're here to entertain you, not you to entertain us. We're also not influencers. We're entertainers. This is more like television. If there's something that you think that needs to be improved upon and everything, let us know. I understand that people get nasty about stuff and everything, but you know that's online. But we're treating this more like television. You guys know, like that. We're entertainers. We're not influencers in no way, shape, or form. We're entertainers. We're just sharing our adventures of what we do with the cars and everything, what we do with anything. And another thing too, people have accused us of not being a car channel. Well, we are actually abiding by the rules and everything, what YouTube has, their TOS. We're a car channel. We're posting up car content. I know that's just something to not really defend, but I just want to state that right now. I think it's kind of silly, really. I mean, we're posting up stuff. I mean, people may like one video, other people may not like another. Like, for example, I posted up something on the Power Wagons in the first gen Ram. That only got like 100 and something views, where the next week I posted up, I think it was, which one was it? The 68 Galaxy Fastback XL or something else that got like 500-600 views, and some people made fun of that. Who cares? I really don't care. If people want to talk and everything, that's the thing I care about. Engagement, views. I don't care. People are going to like something more than the other. I don't care. People have their own likes and dislikes and everything on this channel. It's like people liking Cherry Bomb Victoria more over everything else, or Drama Queen. I mean, there's actually some people debating which was better, either Cherry Bomb Victoria or Drama Queen here a while back. They kept it civil and everything, but yeah, can't find that comment anymore because I think the guy deleted it, which was, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to go over, I guess. So, long story short, just gonna focus on everything, try to get stuff going. No cars won't be fully restored, just you know, this year, just working on them and going, expanding. So yeah, and not asking for no money, no way, shape, or form. The only thing we're really after is just subscribers. Yes, there will be a shop in the future, and there actually is a shop now, but I'm still kind of organizing it and waiting until there's actually is something out there and actually posted, because right now it's just bare and just posted up and it's like, hey, yeah, here's our shop. It's like, no, I'm gonna wait until we actually get some stuff to post it up. And so yeah, and if people like something, they'll grab it. If they don't like it, they won't grab it. I don't care. I mean, that's called a shop for a reason. So yeah, not asking for no money, no donations, no way, shape, or form. So yeah, I just want to keep expressing that part, because people, for some reason, recently have been accusing us of begging our subscribers for money, and we've never posted up nothing like that. We're not doing no affiliate links, no nothing like that, not unless something else may happen through the shop, but I really don't want to do that. Sponsors, yeah, because that's you know, something that's a shop related too. But affiliate, that's kind of a, gosh dang, that's kind of an odd subject to go over, isn't it? I guess I'll just say this. We're not doing no PayPal, no donations, no memberships, no nothing. It's just, we're not begging nobody. We don't believe in that nonsense. Other people do it and everything, yeah, that's for them. But for us, like I said, these vehicles are our responsibility and our responsibility alone. We're here to entertain you, not you to entertain us. So hopefully that part is expressed, because I repeated it like 2 or 3 times already, and now I think twice. So yeah, yeah. So I'll kind of leave the video at right there. It's kind of a cheap filler for this Sunday because of the weather and everything. Haven't got the stuff, but this coming week, got to start cleaning up the property, organize some things, and start tearing apart cars and such. So alrighty, so please take in consideration of liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Our content is just whatever Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge, and whatever else, and other things that we create, and when we expand more into the future. So whatever happens this year is whatever happens. Hopefully no more health issues. Yeah, just hopefully no more health issues. I'm feeling a lot better, but after surgery I gained a lot of weight, just kind of ballooned out. So yeah, happens. My body's starting to adjust and go back down slowly. So alrighty, y'all have a good one now. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for support.